everybody, welcome back to Welton Media. I'm Jessica Welton, and this tutorial is going to be about the property website that comes with your marketing kit. So I now offer 5 value bundles. 4 of them have the marketing kit included in them, but you can also order the marketing kit as an add-on to a photo appointment. What's great about this property website is that pretty much everything is baked in, ready for you to just add a few details, and those are the things that we're going to touch on during this tutorial. Things like editing your site design, adding site data, and locating and editing your print materials. If you order a marketing kit, when I receive it, I will look up the property that you're planning to have photographed, and I will enter in as much information as I can find for the property into your website. But if there are things that you need to change, this is the video that will show you exactly how to do that. So let's get started. When all of your photos and everything else that you ordered is ready, you'll receive an email telling you so. That email has several links in it. It'll contain your website links, your marketing kit, a place for you to download the photos, property owner preview, and then an option to share on social media or access your account. The marketing kit link is where you'll need to go to edit anything on your website. But first, I want to show you what the website actually looks like. So this is the default view for the website. There's a branded and an unbranded site for you. First, I'll show you the branded. This is the default view, so you have a nice slideshow at the top. You've got your photo and your contact information with your name. There's minimal information on the website right now because that's how it usually comes before I even edit in any information or before you add anything. It's got your gallery right here of all your photos, so everything that you order from me will be in your gallery ready for people to view. It's also got a lead capture area where somebody can send you a message, and then it's got more of your branding. And then below that it has an interactive map, which is kind of neat. It shows people exactly where the property is. It'll zoom in and give you that nice tilted view. It's just a little something extra for the website. And there are several different designs for the websites, and I will show you that in a little bit. That's one of the things that I'm going to touch on during this tutorial that is very easy to do. And then this is the unbranded version. So let's say you want to link the MLS listing to your website. All you have to do is cut and paste the unbranded link so it's nice and MLS compliant, and it will show up on the MLS and then the other consumer websites that allow for links in the listing. Okay, so let's get started with the editing. Go down to your marketing kit, click on that link. That'll bring you to all of your marketing materials and also the area where you can edit those materials. And what you'll want to do is scroll down past all of the social media posts, and you'll get to an area that says your branded and unbranded property site. This will have additional links to go to your website. It'll have a preview site, and then you have a button here that says Edit Details and Design. When you click that, it'll take you to the site design page. There are several designs to choose from, so if for whatever reason you do not prefer this site design, you can always go to Select Design Style, and it'll bring up the design menu. So there are several series included in this menu. Each series has a different look. So all the same information is on the site, it just looks a little different depending on which design you choose. So right now it's defaulted to Astrid 1 Black. I'm changing it to Astrid 1 Blue. And what that'll do is it'll change a few of the colors on the site. So any of the icons, the buttons, and then just some of the other features of the site will change color. Now I've gone into the Astrid 1 Gold version, so all of the icons and buttons are gold. But if you want to change the actual look and layout of the site, choose a different series and take a look and see what it looks like. So let's try the Gemini series. I'm going to open up the preview just to see exactly what the site looks like. It's got the same slideshow up at the top, but a more curved look to it with my branding information in the middle. But as you can see, all of the information is there. Let's try the Orion series. This is a little more pared down. It's pretty basic. We'll open it up just to take a look. We've got a slideshow up at the top. A little bit more pared down, simplistic version of the website. But as I said, all the sites have the same information on them. Nothing goes away. It just might be in a different spot. So I'm going to go back to the default here, the Astrid One Black. Open up the preview. And as you can see, there's not a lot of information on here right now because it's just the information that was either submitted with the order or it's all I could find in the past listing information on Zillow. So to add more data, we go up to the Site Data tab. There's an area for listing info, property location, property features, property description, room dimensions, site attribution, and noteworthy amenities. So you can add all of the information once you have your listing go live or it's pending and you have your MLS number. You can enter in all of the information here. So I've entered in a list price, the number of bedrooms and bathrooms is going to be pre-filled, the number of square feet that you indicate in your order is going to be pre-filled. You can enter in the year built, the lot size, and then there is a school and local demographic website link on the web page. So if you just want to keep that there, you can. If you have a custom link you'd like to link up to it, you can enter it. Otherwise, you can disable it so it doesn't show up. The local demographics website, same options. It'll be there. You can add a custom link if you want to, or you can disable it. So for your property description, you can enter in your property summary that you would normally put on the MLS, just cut it and paste it right into that little box. And then below that is a keyword box. So if you think people will be searching like Google or Yahoo for this property, you can add in just a couple keywords if you want to. Otherwise, you can just leave it blank. Chances are this property is going to be found on the MLS or Zillow or Realtor.com anyway. And then there's the noteworthy amenities. This is the little checklist that will show up on your website. All you have to do is click on the field here, enter in a bullet point, a highlight of the property, press enter when you want to add another one. We're going to add another one here, press enter, add another one, press enter, and it'll just keep opening boxes. And when you're done, if you just press enter and leave one empty, that will not show up on your website. So don't worry about it being an empty bullet point. So now that I've got my list, got everything entered, I'm going to save it. And then I'm going to go up and preview my site to make sure that everything showed up. So now you've got the same slideshow up at the top, same information up there about me, but now you have a more complete profile of the property. You've got all of the information that you added into the site data site, and you've got your school info, your local info, you've got your gallery. Everything will be there, and like I said, if you just choose a different design, this information will not go away. It just might be laid out a little bit differently depending on the design. So here's a printable flyer, and much like the website design, it'll be a default flyer design. If you don't really like that design, you can always go back. You can close this, close the preview, and go back to your editing page and go to the menu, click print materials. This will show you all of the flyers that you have, and from here you can edit or print or download them. You can, this would be the editing area. So if I want to change photos on it, all of my media is going to be to the right. I can just select the photo I want to change and then click on the photo on the right that I want to replace it with, and it will easily replace those photos. I can also go to the text box areas. I can change the fonts, I can change the sizing. It's all customizable, just like the marketing kit. If I want to delete that, I can delete that flyer. If I want to hide that flyer from my website, all I have to do is just click the eyeball and then click it back again to show it. But if I want to add a flyer or choose a completely new design, this menu will come up when you click the add flyer. And let's just choose a design here. I'm gonna play around with it for just a minute just to show you what the capability is. So, you know, this is a pretty standard flyer. All the photos, or a few photos, are on there. It's just some of the greatest hits, but I'm going to select a shape here and just change the color of it just to show you a little bit more of the customization that you can do. And this is the same on every single flyer. So it's a lot like all of your social media posts. You can change colors of boxes, you can change fonts, you can add photos to them if you want to. You can change just pretty much everything. It's drag and drop. It's just resizing. It's just messing with the font settings. So I mean, if you know how to use Microsoft Word, this is pretty easy to figure out because it's very intuitive. It's very user friendly. So here I am just changing a few things around. Changing the transparency of a couple things. And then, yeah, we'll try, no, that's just gonna make it lighter. So we're just gonna move it right back down. Okay. So, you know, let's say I'm happy with this. I'll just go up, save and close, and now I've got another flyer. So now I've got two flyers that are displayed here. They're not hidden, so let's just go see what that looks like on my property site. So you'll notice that when I scroll down, there's going to be two different flyers. And when you click on them, it'll give you the option to print, or you can download the photo file or a PDF. So you can do whatever you need to with it, but otherwise it'll just be on your website for people to view. If you don't want them on your website, just click the eyeball, or you can just delete the flyers altogether, but I would just click the eyeball if I were you. That way I've got them so I can print them off for open houses or to leave them for people coming through to view the house. So just hide them if you don't want them there. And then lastly, I'm just going to show you again where your site media is, just in case you need to do anything to your photos. This is where you would find it, is your site media tab. This is going to show you all of your products that you've ordered, so your photos, any floor plans, any videos, any 3D tours. So you can go up to your photos if you need to, and just if you click on the photo, it'll open up the photo, and you can click an eyeball, or you don't even have to open the photo. There's an eyeball right there for you. You can just click the eyeball and it will hide whatever photos you want to hide from your website. And then there's the site activation tab, which is basically, as long as it says live up there, that's all you really need to worry about. You don't need to do anything with like the pending or sold if you don't want to, because chances are I'm going to be checking back on this property in another couple months just to see if it's sold or what the status is. And if I notice a different status, I won't put it on pending, but if I notice that it's sold, I'll just mark it sold for you, just in case there's a link out there floating around. That way people know it's not on the market anymore. So that's pretty much everything that you need to know when it comes to editing your property website. As I mentioned in the beginning, everything is pretty much baked in. There's just little details that you need to fill in just to make the site more complete. If you want to mess around with shutting off certain photos that you want to get rid of on there, you can just hide them. If there's information that you need to add or you need to fix, this is how you would do it. And if there is a certain website design or flyer design that you like and you want to have that from now on, go to your marketing page up at Profile and Property Info, and you'll find the Update Profile Data button. Just click that. It'll take you to your basic data, and there's a column to the left that says Default Design and Flyer. So when you figure out the name of your default website design that you want, you just click on the drop down and you can choose what site design you want. You can also choose your default flyer style, and you can choose a default thumbnail image for any social media that you're auto uploading. You can also scroll down, and while you're there, you can add any of your social media links. So Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, Pinterest, Vimeo. If you have those sites, go ahead and throw them in there. That way they show up on your property site. So that, in a nutshell, is how to edit your property site if you need to fix information or add more information, and also how to create flyers and have them show up on your site. If you have any questions or you need help navigating or editing something, please contact me. Otherwise, if you want to check out my pricing menu, it has my new value bundle section on there. You'll find a little bit of something for everybody. So I have 2 value bundles that include photos, a dated dusk exterior photo, a full feature floor plan, and a marketing kit with property website. And then I also have a photo, drone, and video bundle as well for 2 different amounts of photos that you get with that. You can also go to my website and check out my most recent work. I have a preparation tips page. If you want to refer your clients to that webpage, please share the link with them. Otherwise, you can just download the list in PDF form and email it to your client. I also encourage you to print this list and put it in your listing presentation to leave with your potential client. That way they can take a look at it and know exactly what they need to do when you inevitably get that listing. To make an appointment, visit my website at www.weltonmedia.com, and on the service menu, choose Make an Appointment, and that will take you to my booking page. When you get there, enter in the property address, enter in the number of bedrooms and bathrooms, and then you can scroll down and choose whatever services you need. Once you choose your services, keep scrolling down and you can pick your desired day and time for your appointment. Go down a little more, there's a few more questions for you to answer, and I offer a Barry County hometown discount. So if your property is located within Barry County, enter promo code SELLBARRY at the bottom, click apply, and it'll take $15 off of your total. So I hope this tutorial helps you with boosting your listings and really showing your clients everything that you're doing for them to sell their home for the most that they can get for it. Thanks again. I appreciate your business, and we'll see you next time.